Hey guys, Spike is here, and I've been at a Hudson Car Club all day today, so I'm very worn out, so I apologize for the lateness of this video for the threes of people that wanted to hear my 2 cents on this subject, but you know what more can you do? I also just want to note that this is unscripted. Just like my Fallout 4 mod reviews, these are completely unscripted, and I'm just speaking my mind. The Fallout 4 modding community as a whole is completely broken. We are divided, and we are bickering and fighting, and it really just needs to stop. What made me want to make this video is I heard about this post, this mod that was on the BefNet website for Xbox players that essentially turned their entire system off, turned it into a brick. Now I don't know if these reports are true. I've heard of numerous people on both sides saying it's true, it's not true. But this is really just what put me on edge. It seems like there is a huge resentment, or it doesn't seem like there is a huge resentment towards console players when it comes to mods. And there's always been a resentment towards console players from the PC crowd. And I've played PC for a very long time, I still do, and I've played consoles for longer than that. You know, the first games I ever played was on a PlayStation 2. And it just really makes me mad to see this community that I've loved since Fallout 3 to just be at each other's throats. Now let's start back at the beginning. Why are people at each other's throats? Well, it's basically because people are stealing mods and porting them to consoles without the mod author's permission, which is absolutely disgusting. That is theft. That is criminal. You should not be allowed to do that. And Bethesda really dropped the ball on, keeping security in that area. But then you have those PC players that like to blame all of the console players for the acts of a few. And I've stumbled across some of those stolen mods, and I'll tell you, a lot of them, majority of them, they're not doing it for malicious gain. They're actually doing it because 9 times out of 10 it says, I originally ported this over for myself to play, but I thought I would be nice and upload it. Which, I understand they're trying to be nice, but you can't do that. You just can't do that. God, I'm rambling. I'm so tired right now. So now we have Xbox players who are just as sick of the mods as the PC players. They are going on comment raids and telling people to stop posting, And then you got the PC players, which are just as upset about the stolen mods as the console players. The PC players, they house all the creators. So the creators are upset. So the PC players are taking it out on the console players. This is the same thing as something like profiling. You see one person, they're associated with a group that has done bad things, so you treat that person differently. I've talked about the problem, I've rambled about the problem. How are we going to fix the problem? Well, the answer isn't actually quite that simple. The easiest part of the solution would be to have Bethesda police the mods better. Have an easier takedown system. Right now it's just, flagging. And really, flagging doesn't work that much. It's usually peer pressure that gets these mod authors to take down their stolen mods, which at its core works fine, but that doesn't protect the mod from being uploaded again, which I've seen multiple times. The other more confusing part would be to just show that we're all gamers. We all have a common love of games, we all have a common love of Fallout, and we all have a common love of mods. I'm sorry, PC players, but console players just have just as enough of a right to mods as you do. Yes, we can't play the powerful mods that change the entire game. We just can't do that. But that doesn't mean we don't deserve mods. My ultimate goal for something like this would be to just have everybody realize that we're equal no matter what system, no matter what your specs are. Doesn't matter. We're equal. I just want to thank you if you sat through this long, unscripted rambling of a man that's very tired and that's honestly quite pissed about the whole modding scene. Just seeing what I love turn to dust. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. I am totally open to people disagreeing and the people giving their opinions. I'm going to leave the comments open. Feel free to give your opinions. Just remember to be respectful. No name calling. Just be respectful. Treat people as equals. So, I'm Spicus. I'm very, very tired, and I'm out.